Chapter 15 of Grimm's Fairy Tales, retold in one-syllable words. This is a LibriVox recording. All LibriVox recordings are in the public domain. For more information or to volunteer, please visit LibriVox.org. Recording by Jude. Grimm's Fairy Tales, retold in one-syllable words by Jacob and Wilhelm Grimm, the fisherman and his wife. Once upon a time, there lived a fisherman and his wife in a poor small hut near the sea. Each day he went out to fish, and there he sat with his rod and looked at the sea. One day his line went deep, deep down, and when he drew it up, there was a fine young fish at the end. The fish spoke to him and said, "Let me go, I pray you, fisherman. I am not a real fish, but a prince on whom a witch has cast a spell. What use shall I be to you if you pull me up? I should not taste well, and you could not eat me. Put me back in the sea and let me swim." "Well," said the man, "you need not make such a fuss. I have no use for a fish that can talk, so you may go back at once into the sea." With these words he threw it in the water, and it swam off. Then the man got up and went home to his wife. "Husband," said his wife, "have you caught no fish today?" "Oh, I caught one," said he, "but it was not a fish, but a prince, so I threw it back into the sea." "Did you not wish first?" she asked. "No," said he. "What should I wish for?" "What should you wish for?" she cried. "Why, that is too bad. Must we live all our days in this small mean hut? You might at least have asked for a better hut. Go back and call him, and say we want a nice neat cottage, and I am sure we shall get it." "How can I pay for it?" asked the man. "Pay for it?" said his wife. "Did you not catch the fish and then let it go? Be quick and ask for this, and he is sure to give it to you." The man did not like to go, but it was of no use to oppose his wife, so he went once more down to the sea, which was not so smooth as it had been before. He called the fish, and it swam up to him and asked, "What do you want?" "Oh," said the man, "because I caught you and let you go, my wife said I ought to have wished. She sent me back to ask for a small neat cottage in place of our poor hut." "Go home," said the fish. "She has it now." So the man went, and as he drew near his home, the hut was gone, and in its place stood a clean cottage, at the door of which his wife sat on a bench. She took him by the hand and said, "Come in and see if this is not much better." So they went in, and in the cottage there was a nice room with a fireplace in it, a bedroom with a soft white bed, a storeroom full of good things, and a kitchen fitted up with the best of tin and brassware. "See," said the wife, "is it not nice?" "Yes," said the man, "and it will stay so. Now let us be contented." "We will see about that," said the wife, and they went to bed. The wife was pleased for a while, but when she thought of the quickness with which her wish had been granted, she felt sad that she had not asked for more. At last she began to tease her husband to go and call the fish again and ask him for a large farmhouse. The man did not want to go. He thought the cottage was large enough, but his wife gave him no peace, and at length he went to the sea, called the fish, and told him his wife wanted a large farmhouse. "Go home," said the fish, "and you will find that she has obtained her wish." The man found the words of the fish true, but the wife did not stay pleased for long. She wished for something still more grand, and kept sending the man to the fish to ask, first that she might live in a stone castle, and then that the castle might be changed into a palace, and she be a queen, and then she might be an empress. Each time the fish gave her her wish, but each time the sea grew more rough and the clouds more black. At last there was no higher rank on earth for which the wife could wish, and she could not sleep for thinking what else to ask for. She rose at dawn and looked out of the window and saw the sun rise. "Why should I not make the sun and moon rise?" she thought, and she made the man go to the fish and say that she wished to rule the sun and the moon. When the fish was told of this mad wish, a fierce storm burst forth, and while the man stood trembling, he heard the fish say, "Go home, you will find her once more in her hut." And there she stayed for the rest of her days. End of The Fisherman and His Wife.